The government says the person with confirmed coronavirus was only tested as a precaution, as the couple had returned to Gibraltar from northern Italy before the date that Public Health England advised was relevant for testing people from that area. The GHA says recovery is proceeding well, adding the patient's partner has not experienced any symptoms.
The patient, if I could assure you, is doing well, is at home, hasn't needed any hospital care, and I wish I could tell you more, but patient confidentiality stops me from doing so.
The GHA is now identifying anyone else who may need to be tested in relation to this case.
There's a clear definition of what a contact amounts to, and we're working our way through, starting with the health professionals, because obviously we need to protect them as much as to protect the patients that they're seeing. So we've seen all of them so far, and now we're going through a list of other potential contacts and giving them advice, and where necessary advising them to self-isolate at home or take samples.
The government claims the diagnosis and subsequent actions taken are evidence of the preparedness of Gibraltar's health professionals and the extra precautions in place. It reiterates that it and all relevant agencies have been preparing for this scenario for the last few weeks. Another coronavirus exercise is set to take place tomorrow, with an inflatable tent set up at the rear of St Bernard's Hospital in readiness. The government says it's considering its options to increase social distance as a precaution against infection. It may take a decision in the next few days as to whether to limit large public events. In relation to schools, however, it says the current advice is that because children are not badly affected by COVID-19, closing schools would only serve to increase pressure on the GHA and other public services. The Minister for Public Health, John Cortes, says there's fluid communication with Public Health England and colleagues in Spain. He adds the presence of the virus in Gibraltar has been reported through relevant public health channels internationally and at a European level.